Backup. They've been pretty swamped tonight, and they asked for backup at a family disturbance on Flint Court here in Portage Place Apartments.
Will be a blue Pontiac Sunbird. They believe he has left, however, the party is extremely 1056, so he's probably in the area still.
So we're going to go in here and see what kind of assistance we can lend. There we go. This should be it. Raymond 2429 1023 on Flint Court. This is crazy.
Southend called back because they don't know if the guy's left or not. He's belligerent.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, pounding over here.
Yeah. What's this one? 41. Well, we're getting in the right direction. Here we go. Here we go. Hey! 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 Out of the car! Out of the car! Don't try it! Come out of the car! Unlock the door! Unlock the door!
You want me to break the window?
Come out of the car! We'll take the window out if you don't do it! Come out of the car! Get out of the car! Come out of the car. Come on. What word don't you understand? Hold this, Kevin. Get on the ground. I am on the ground. Public intox and resisting.
Man, lock my car.
Don't give a shit about your car. Get up on the car. Let me go see what the complainant's got to say. Police!
Yeah?
Police. Did you call about this gentleman out here?
I didn't call. Somebody else did. I'm glad they did.
What's all this?
From a flashlight.
When?
Tonight.
Just tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this gentleman?
It's my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband. Do you have a restraining order?
No.
But you are divorced.
Mm-hmm.
What was he trying to do tonight? Ma'am?
He just wanted me to let him in.
Huh?
He just wanted me to let him in.
And you didn't want him in? Is that correct? Ma'am? He's going to jail, ma'am. I need some information. Fine. Kevin, she didn't call. The neighbors called. He beat the crap out of the door with a flashlight.
I saw that.
That was a while ago, sir. Sir, please loosen
Unlock
these.
your car.
Please loosen these.
Mr. Stillwell, why should I do anything for you when we asked you politely to come out to begin with? Explain that to me.
Foolishness,
Why?
sir. Foolishness, sir.
No, drunken stupidity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I know that.
My hands are numb, sir. I'm not moving, sir. I'm not fighting. I'm not.
I know it ain't gonna do any good now.
Negative local.
All right.
Oh, shit. Ow.
Well, if you hadn't resisted,
Yes,
you
sir.
wouldn't have this problem
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
I understand, sir.
I do too. You have no business here.
No, sir, I don't. No, sir, my clothes are just in the house.
You don't.
No.
You should come at a decent hour and sober.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I should. Thank you.
So, here's his keys. And just to let you know, it wasn't your wife that called. It was the neighbors around here.
I understand.
He is intoxicated. From what we can tell, he was trying to get into his ex-wife's apartment. He had beat on the door with a flashlight, apparently woke up one of the neighbors, and the neighbor's apparently the person that called us. And then, you know, when we tried to talk to her, obviously, she didn't want any part of us because she closed the door in my face. And you get those reactions sometimes. It's like you're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't.
Okay, we're going to 6 Gary. Vehicle pursuit coming northbound right in front of us. No headlights. Vehicle with no headlights. Westbound. Sorry, we're eastbound. They got him up here. I think he bailed out.
That's 20 unit advised while you are in pursuit.
He's running.
Charlie to Court 1, Roger, at 20.
This one is clear. Unit in pursuit advised to 1020.
You got him, Chad? You got his hand? You got him? Alright, I got his leg. I got his hand. I got his hand. Who's got a cuff? Who's got a cuff? Yeah, cameras. Yeah, they're with us. Car rolling? Yeah, car. Get your other hand out now. You see your hand. Put your hand. Put it back. Now, sir, do not resist.
Hey, that car's still rolling.
Keep your hand behind your back.
Put it in park.
Just listen to what I'm saying.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Message just to be a little bit more cooperative than what you are right now. All right, get him up, Jack. Stand up, down real quick.
I ain't got nothing on me, sir.
What are you running for?
I'm not running, he's running. I'm telling him to stop.
You got any guns on you?
No, I ain't got
You got any
nothing.
needles? Throw them on the back.
I don't got no drugs. I
Got
don't got
guns?
no drugs. My name Tyrone Stevens. I don't got
All
no
right, just lay there. Don't resist. Eyes clear.
my car up.
Got him?
We got car keys.
Stand up.
I don't got nothing on me, sir.
Stand up.
I don't got nothing on me, sir.
Come underneath this wheel. Sorry,
Try getting that. Okay, you got him then? Put him in the car so we can go. Go to the car. I'm telling him to stop. He just picked me up to go to a party. Then when we put at the gas station, we 3 cars.
Did you throw anything out of the car?
No, I didn't throw nothing. He didn't throw nothing either. He just kept driving. He drunk. I'm saying they gonna shoot us. That's him. I'm telling him they gonna shoot us, man. This dude crazy.
We pulled in front of him. Right. All right. He was telling him to turn his headlights on, and we got out of the cars. We spotted him. Next thing you know, we're out of the car. Boom! They slammed in reverse. Went down reverse on 21st back eastbound. Swung into the alley. Then they took off on us. That's when we turned around and started pursuing them. And that's when we got up to here and we stayed with them.
Right here on
in and out of the streets. And they wouldn't pull up. They started slowing down when they started going through the short streets.
Right.
Who's driving? He's the driver.
Margarito can't do that.
Yeah, you did. I was standing on the rail. No problem. We just monitoring the scanner traffic for Gary, and they had a pursuit for a vehicle that didn't have any headlights on, and this is where it ended up. They tried to bail out, and apparently they had 2 handguns inside the car. I'm sure that they don't have permits for them, so right now we at least have 2 subjects with 2 guns without permits, so good pursuit. No one got hurt. Did a good job on the radio. We knew exactly where they were at. That's what we like. Oh, really? Yeah, I might have.
Just got a report that there is a male party outside Kicker's Lounge that is outside with a gun.
northbound, green truck, middle white, he's got a 9mm. Middle white, green truck, northbound, 31 from Kickers.
You answered the desk. 1107 West Jefferson.
Raymond, report 29. Subject just left in a green truck northbound. I think I've got him here at 33 and Cleveland. 33 in Cleveland.
2429. Really, 23, go ahead.
Shotgun
Clear
claim.
on the desk.
Watch yourself. Driver, stop the truck! Get your hands up! Get your hands up on the dash! Get your hands up on the dash! Driver! Driver! Reach out, open the door with your hands! Step out away from the vehicle, walk back to me backwards! Face the front and walk backwards! Walk backwards, continue walking! Walk, walk, walk! Down on your knees, right there! Down on your knees! Get him, Nick! Passenger! Passenger, you slide over to the driver's side! Slide over to the driver's side! Slide over, let me see your hands! Just stay right where you are until I give you the next order. Now, step out of the vehicle, face the front, and walk backwards towards me. Walk backwards. Come out of the truck. Face the front. Face the front. Face the front. Walk backwards. Continue walking. Walk, walk, walk. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Down on your knees. Down on your knees. Take him, Larry. On your stomach, all the way down, prone. Prone. Thumbs up. Out to your side. Out to your side. What's the fuck going on here? Wait, wait a second, we'll tell you. Please do, I'm all wet. I ain't got no gun, man. Who said anything about a gun? I don't think anybody said anything. Obviously you did. Obviously I did not.
Let's stand back.
Made a wrong judgment there, young man. Nothing. Hey, probably ought to pop this open here.
What's that, the brown case, man?
Great case. It's possible. They wouldn't have got it in there that fast, Gary.
Sorry.
I don't have a gun. I just wanted to leave. I was trying to bluff myself out of there. I was bluffing myself out of there, so I wouldn't get shot. All I want to do is go home.
Well, it's a good way to get yourself shot by bluffing shit like that.
Well, what are you going to do?
I understand what you're saying.
I did the only thing I could think of.
Anybody run 28 on this thing?
I was trying to get my friend Dennis off the dance floor.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because I wanted to go home. All right, cheese, it's time to go home. Let's go. All right? And I bumped into the one guy, and he, copped an attitude, And he says, man, you fuck with me again, I'll fucking kill you. I'm like, hey, fuck you,
If somebody displayed a gun on you, wouldn't you go up to one of the bouncers or somebody that worked there and say, hey?
He was escorting us out of there.
Couldn't you say something to him?
I did.
I did. And he didn't do nothing.
He escorted us out of there. He put me in my truck. He said, go. He said, you leave. And, whatever he's got to do after that, I don't know, and I don't care. All I wanted to do is leave with my life. That was in fear of my life.
Basically what we had is we had an argument inside a bar here in Roseland that ended up going outside the bar. Another confrontation took place. The driver of this pickup truck then claimed to have a weapon on him, and He had reached underneath the seat of the truck and came out of the truck as though he had it tucked under his arm. He then proceeds to get in the truck, and that's where I picked him up down here at the intersection, and we were able to stop him. All he was claiming is that he was threatening as though he had a gun. He just wanted to get out of there. He thought that there was going to be a bigger problem. Very bad idea, because if he makes a mistake and like reaches under the seat, first thing I'm going to think of in the course of this felony stop is that he does have a gun, and it could be very dangerous for him as well as the rest of us. So, but it worked out okay.
We got a serious personal injury accident. We're about 4 miles away. We're going to have to jump on the interstate here. We should be there in about 3 to 4 minutes. They're advising that it's a serious PI now. Looks like it's involving a semi and a passenger car. We got another vehicle.
Stop right there. Don't move. Stay right there. Are you a medic, ma'am?
I'm a nurse.
Okay.
He looks like he's in shock.
Okay.
Says he can't feel anything in his legs.
Okay, is he still talking?
Still talking. I'm trying to get in touch.
Okay, is there anybody else that's in the vehicle or anybody else around the vehicle?
Sir, is there anybody else with you in your car? Okay. You just hang in there and keep talking.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? Good. Can you talk to me? Stay awake. We got the ambulance here coming now, okay? What's your name? Norm. Norm? Okay, we got paramedics here at the time, doing, okay? It looks like we've got a semi versus, as we can see, a Jeep Cherokee. We've got an ambulance en route now. The person's entrapped in this vehicle. Also got a vehicle that's in the westbound lanes of I-70. That person looks to be okay at this time. So.
I spoke with this driver. He said all he remembers is coming up, seeing brake lights. He says he didn't remember right away who hit who first, but he thinks that he hit the Cherokee first, and then evidently the Cherokee went in the back of the semi.
Okay. So, well, he must have been flying, though, to cause that much damage on the rear end.
When I first came up, I thought for sure this dude was
Yeah, he's going into shock is what it was. With the subject being trapped in the vehicle, fire department will attempt to cut him out. When I spoke to him, he's still alert. I believe he's probably going into shock at this time.
I'd slowed down, you know, where the sign says this lane ends.
Right.
That's where traffic started. I was down to 40 miles an hour there, and I come to a stop when the guy in front of me was stopped, and I was sitting there waiting for him to move, and then wham. I didn't, like I said, never even heard anything. Looked in my mirror and seen this guy spinning off.
So you didn't really, I mean, you didn't slide at all, it doesn't look like.
No,
Is the trailer full?
Yeah.
Well, what do you have? What do you have on there?
Glass.
Glass?
Glass.
Okay. Preliminary investigation right now would be that the black Chevrolet that's across in the westbound lanes possibly didn't see that traffic was slowing or at a standstill and came up too fast on the vehicles. The Jeep Cherokee then, after it was rammed to the rear, as you can see, possibly went up. Either he tried to avoid hitting the semi or just couldn't get out of the way of the semi. We've got the front grille, which was stuck in the right-hand corner of the trailer. So far, the driver of the semi is okay, and the driver of the black truck is okay, has been checked out already. The driver of the Jeep Cherokee is going to be transported to the hospital. He's probably in serious but stable condition. The result of this accident is probably from someone not really paying attention to their driving. Someone is going too fast. All three lanes of traffic were slowed down or stopped, and somebody at the last minute probably tried to merge over into the traffic.
Go ahead and hold that information so I get back
we
in
end
the
up
car,
with
please.
this.
Alright, just hold so I get back in the car.
We're going to turn on this car. It's right now without any headlights. The possibility it could be stolen.
154 to 128.
Hello, 131 pursuit. bailing out. Yeah, about 19th and Washington. Check 19th and Harrison. Going in the alley. The black male with the blue sweatshirt. Oh, get down now, get down. Oh. Why you running, man? Huh? That's what? Scared of what? What you scared of? Scared of the police. You ain't done nothing wrong. What you scared of the police for? Sit up. 1, 2, up. Just lean over the hood for me. Hello, 131. I got one subject in custody. Lord, we'll be in the alley of 19th in Harrison. Is that car stolen, man? No. What's the purpose of running, man?
Shit, 'cause they ran.
Because they ran.
Yep.
Whose car is it?
I think it was the dude that was driving. By the time I knew what was going on, they was jumping out the car, dog. I looked out, seen y'all, I ran too. I don't got no dope, no guns, no nothing on me.
You just running, huh?
Yep.
Come on, let's go in the house. Have a seat. All right, let's go over here. We go get the car. Let's go tow the car. I can find out where we dropped it off at.
But we're headed back to the car at about 19th and Jackson.
We're going back to get the car, see if the car is stolen. They just kind of bailed out. Lincoln X-Ray Paul, the 96 issue. It's on the Blue Grand Prix, Pontiac. Nothing's punched.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was saying, was it punched?
Yeah, I don't look punched from this side.
He said he just ran because everybody else ran. Right now, we're trying to figure out if the car is stolen right now. The column isn't punched on it. There's a key in the ignition. They're from Minnesota, so the vehicle's from Minnesota. Have no idea where these guys are from, or this guy's from. He's not the driver. We didn't catch the driver. Didn't even get a good look at him. So we're gonna tow the car, gonna run this guy, make sure he doesn't have any warrants out on him.
Why'd the guy run from?
I don't know. Like I said, man, when he scared it and shit, I was wondering why he scared it. When I turned around, police was behind him. And they started getting out running.
What's the driver's name?
Slim.
Slim, that's it.
Oh, Slim, no. Don't tell me you're gonna take the ride all by yourself.
What you talking about?
The ride to jail.
Yeah, man, you're gonna go down by yourself, dude. And if you was clean, the only thing you had to do was guide that car and just stop.
So I thought y'all had followed us from the gang since everybody was jetting. I thought the car was stolen.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want to give up none of your boys, huh?
He's not giving us any names of who was driving or anything. He wants to protect his friends, that's fine, but he's gonna have to go to jail for it.
He's gonna take the bite by himself today.
That's exactly right.
The car didn't return stolen. He didn't have any weapons or drugs on him. We did arrest him for resisting law enforcement. You just cannot run from the police. That guy just crossed left to center. We're gonna see if we can get him.
Do this backfire, I guess. 13-140, 10-10-24.
How you doing, sir? You have your driver's license and registration on you, please? Thomas, you have any idea why I'm pulling you over?
No.
You almost hit me head on. You went left to center. You came into my lane when you were heading southbound. You came into the northbound lane. I need to also see your registration out of your car, please.
No problem.
No problem? All right, thank you. Where you headed there, Thomas?
Nowhere. I'm just going home.
Where's your home?
I'm 53rd and Broadway.
53rd and Broadway. Do you know where you're at now?
It's 73rd and Broadway.
You're going the wrong way to be going home, isn't it?
Yeah, but my cousin might be here.
Your cousin might be there. I want to do a couple of tests on you real quick, okay? Can you see the tip of this pen, sir, right there? Nope, no, don't touch it. Just keep your hands down at your side. Keep both hands at your side. Can you see the tip of this pen with your eyes? With your eyeballs only, follow the path of the pen, all righty? Just with your eyeballs. Keep your head and neck, keep your head and neck still. Just your eyeballs. Your eyeballs. No, not your head. Eyeballs only. Just move your eyeballs. Okay, keep your head still. Do not move your head. Okay, you're moving your head on me. I need you to keep your head still. Okay, just move your eyeballs. Look over here. Okay. All right. Can you recite the alphabet for me, please?
What do you want?
Recite the alphabet.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, say. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T, oh, I don't know. Q, R, S, T.
All right. You ate anything to drink at all tonight, sir?
Yes, I did.
Okay. About how much you had to drink?
3 beers.
All right. I'm gonna do some tests on you. We'll come over to my car.
Ain't no big deal.
First name Thomas. I have probable cause to believe that you've operated a vehicle while intoxicated. I must now offer to you the opportunity to submit to a chemical test and inform you that your refusal to submit to a chemical test will result in suspension of your driving privileges for 1 year. Will you now take a chemical test?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Were you convicted of a charge about 6-7 years ago? Involving DUI?
Yes, I was. It was reckless homicide, something like that.
You haven't learned yet, huh? About drinking and driving?
Yes, I have.
It doesn't seem like it to me.
All right, well, whatever you think. What do you want me to do?
Okay, let's put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Not drinking and drive would be the correct thing to do.
What do you want me to do, though?
Simple. Stay home and drink. You've already took one life. You don't need to take another one.
Hands on the way back.
You are correct.
Maryville Police Department, give you a breath test. If you pass it, I'm going to take you back to a good car.
No
Just have
problem.
somebody come pick you up because you're still really not able to drive. And then if you fail, we'll go from there.
Right here?
Yeah, just have a seat for me. Get in there,
It's kind of hard to do.